Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Jaw Games Factorio Space Age, and let's see how quickly and efficiently we can get Fulgora set up. Let's get into it. Beautiful, look at that HD planet. Alright. Yeah, just a quick update. I did change over my science machine here to the big ones, so that happened. Alright, let's drop down to Fulgora and get this scrap party started.
Like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, that new planet smell. Cool. So of course the first thing we need is our cargo landing pad. And I'm gonna run around and find a good big island for us to, well, inhabit. Fortunately, there's no locals. I mean, maybe that means no sugar, but whatever. Alright, see you when I find that island. Alright, so I think I got pretty lucky and found a pretty giant island, actually. So, yeah, pretty close, too. So I'm pretty excited about that. We're going to start here, and, well, once I get some basic infrastructure established, we'll tune in and watch. I'll build the recycling machine we'll use. Alright, until then. Alright, so we got mostly prepared here. I just kind of laid out a grid with my blueprints here, and then I made a whole bunch of accumulators, as you do on Fulgora. And so I put it down there just to kind of keep it out of the way and have this grid, electrical grid, coming all the way up here. I think this island's gonna be great. Because, well, it's huge, and so I have this recycler blueprint from my other game, but I think it'd be fun to kind of make it together. But basically what this is gonna do is we need to, let's see here, we're gonna have this split here and then keep going, but we want this to filter. And let's see, if we do gears first, as do, then this is going to go that way. So we will, of course, have our, we're going to have our stuff coming in from the sides. And let's see here, let's actually get a couple recyclers. And there are going to be two belts going down for putting the stuff in the recyclers. And then, oops. And then they'll go out directly onto a belt. But we also need a belt to go back. Right, so then we could take this for the moment and you can just place it there. So actually, yeah, this would be the end. I'll leave those there for copy pasting, but that would be the end of that. And this could actually go, let's copy and paste this. A couple more down, and that way we can just, well, we don't even need those belts there, quite frankly. Right? So then this could come right up to here. And, well, what do we need to do here? We need to, I don't want to filter this by chests. And then this continues on. How do I have this set up? Right, okay, so I'm basically doing two belts, that's why. So by doing two belts, we just get this higher throughput. But then, can I go down here? I think that looks pretty good. And then that could be something like this. And then we can have that like that. Just pretty tight. It's about as tight as it can get. Although maybe if we go, we could go this way, I think, oops, to there. And then I think this allows us to go here, which is kind of one better, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And this can continue up like that. There we go. We can even put this here so that this can be down here. So that's kind of like one side of it. Now we want this filter to say any quality, and then same thing here, right? But then we want this to be filtering only normal, and same thing here. And then kind of similarly, you could even just do a quick blueprint here with parameterization. Yeah, like what item? Super deadly simple. And then if I place this here, I should be able to just change the quality, and it should change both there and there. Perfect. Right? So that makes things a little bit easier. And we'll continue to make use of this parameterization, to make this whole thing a lot easier. Let's see. So again, that's the rares. And then we're going to have the epics. We're just going to sketch in the full quality. Right, so that's perfect. And then all of these have their filters, and we're going to have 2 chests of normal. So then we could actually re-blueprint this whole thing and parameterization, and this one say item. And then that way we can place this even easier. Like this for the next item. But what is the next item? Kind of want to look at this and see. Solid fuel is then solid fuel and then concrete. So I'll place all of these items. Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better than what I did in my first save. So yeah, I'll place all of these. We'll want these to be kind of as close as possible. And then we also want them to come back. So maybe I'll do that, right? Because we want this to come back. If there's any overflow from this, then we just want that to go back onto the belt. And then we'll see on the other side here that, well, I want like a lot of these. So how many is that? 26, 52. I think we could go with another 4. Something like 56 is kind of what the blueprint that I already made does. And then these will be prioritizing the other side, because I can take those out. Yeah, and then these come around. Oh, we're a little bit out of our grid. But fortunately, I have the grid blueprint here. And we've already got those constructing too, the towers. We should have a decent supply of them. Not tons of them, but enough to cover this little bit here. Yeah, and then this is where we will have train unloading a little bit later. First, we'll just mine, of course, mine out what is on the island, but then later I'll set up a train stop here. And depending on like this is kind of the full thing. I probably want to bump it over 1 or even 2 more to about there, and then I'll separate them by 1, but I should be able to get like 3 stacks of these, at least 2. 2 makes sense. But yeah, I'll set that up and then we'll be back. Okay, I got it set up here, and yeah, this design basically the same as my old one, but it was nice to redo it and do it again a little bit easier and a little bit better, I think. I trimmed a few off here because I'm no longer going to be trying to keep bricks or ore, iron and copper ore. Yeah, whatever. It can just go back and get recycled. Oh, let's make sure we just connect that one belt there I think was missing, but otherwise, yeah, I will set this up and get the miners going, and then we should have Fulgora started. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It's actually pretty simple out here. I'm super fortunate with this giant island that I got. Still have to do some exploring, and
Like and subscribe.
well, we'll be in for it next time when we set up the actual production on Fulgora. So stay tuned for that, and otherwise, bye for now. All right, bye for now.